We're going to start with Yolanda. Yolanda, with your background, you are now in the financial literacy business, am I right? So what is financial literacy?
I wouldn't say that I'm in the financial literacy business, but I'm certainly in the financial literacy knowledge base. I want people to have knowledge. For the saying is, without knowledge, things can perish. The lack of knowledge, things can perish.
So what's your focus on the financial literacy?
Basically, the basics. The basics. Set yourself up to have a savings. I was married for 27 years, and I would say I was kind of fortunate. Even for my family, they were just financially literate people, investors, entrepreneurs. But when I got my divorce, I was really kind of brought into the awareness that it's a lot of women who just fell apart. And I was like, no, you don't fall apart. You look for ways to become educated. Maybe I had a head start. Okay, and that's okay, but I really try to empower women to basically take those go on YouTube, take the courses through Udemy Academy, become empowered around your money and the fear around money, because I discovered that a lot of people have that as well. So my thing is knowledge.
Okay, so what do you suggest to people who are afraid to tackle this subject?
Well, a couple things. One, I believe in having a tribe. You guys heard I'm a military person, and I do believe it's about community. It's about the sisterhood and the brotherhood. It's about this community. Find the person that you connect with and say, hey, I'm struggling. Take the mask off, right? Because as my friend oftentimes tells me, he goes, hey, I'm just further down the timeline than you. He's had the experience. So I'm sure if I went around the room and said, who's had the experience of having the lack of money, everybody would probably raise their hand, regardless if it was true or not. In their minds, because they wanted more, it was a lack. So my thing is just find someone and just say, I'm struggling, or can you help me with this, or I'd like to know more about this. And if they don't know, it's been my experience that people will share with you, especially when you begin to come into community.
Okay. Would you recommend a mentor in this area, and why?
So because I'm kind of corny, y'all, so here's my chance to put in my plug. For the love of yes. Okay, I absolutely recommend trying to get a mentor. And I hear people say, and I've experienced it as well, getting a mentor is difficult. Well, I think part of that is you get disencouraged to continue to ask. But I'm sure if each one of us wanted something out of this room and we talked to 10 people, we would find what we're looking for. Keep asking if it's important to you. Be persistent. Be kind, but be persistent. And I'm sure you will you'll find a mentor. And why that is important is because sometimes when you're starting from scratch, it seems like you're starting in January and you're gonna finish in December. But if you have a mentor, they could possibly help you to shorten that process. And so instead of going from January to December, it's a possibility to go from January to June. And wouldn't that be great to basically learn the same things in half of the amount of time?
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good. Women that are sure with what they're doing, they go straight to the point and make sure you get it. You learn something. You learned a lot from Yolanda in that short period of time? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Awesome.